I'm retired.
There's a mole right at the top of the circus. He's been there for years.
I need you to do something. You have to assume they're watching. If you're caught,
What the hell are you doing up here?
you can't mention me.
He's a fanatic, and the fanatic is always concealing a secret.
For me, this film is all about the details, the little details that add up to the overall feeling of the movie. For example, in the script, I feel like there's a lot that's unsaid, particularly with your character. It's almost like you're acting in between the lines or the subtext. Is that right?
Yeah, the script was very much like that. I mean, you have a task ahead of you when, well, not me, but Peter and Bridget, the writers, had a huge task ahead of them of condensing the book into a 2-hour movie. Le Carre calls it's reducing the oxen to a bouillon cube, and a lot of the dialogue is pared away, and one tries to do it with an image and 3 lines and a look, but you always felt supported by the book. That was the subtext.
You've got such an amazing cast. Every great British actor in this one. That must be fun as a director, kind of like if this is your chess game, there's great little chess players to play with.
It is, and it's quite easy to be talented yourself if you're surrounded by great talent. So,
Yeah.
so it in many ways it wasn't hard. It was just a nerves thing for me.
I know most of them, and I've worked with most of them over the years, so they're all kind of friends. The acting family is interesting because you tend to all come together, and while you're making a film, that is your family, and you all become very close because you have to open up with each other way more quickly than you would than, say, normal life.
I appreciate any film that makes you work a little bit as an audience member.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
nice, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's quite refreshing that the film makes you work and that it doesn't undermine how smart you are.
A film is a broad church, and there's room for everything: kids' movies, horror movies, whatever. But even in the world of the spy genre, James Bond and Jason Bourne take care of the dramatic side of that, the fantasy side of the spy world. But what I love about this is it tries to give you some sense of what it must really be like to be a spy and not trust anybody around you. And to do that, I think it demands your intelligence and your attention.
All I want from you is one Kodak. Tinker, Tailor, soldier.